Any child who plays with dominoes know you take some of those dominoes out and those dominoes fall, but the others don't.
The friend of the Oregon District mass shooter sentenced just moments ago in federal court here in Dayton, and we welcome you into 5 on 2. The friend of the gunman, Ethan Kollie, sentenced to 32 months in federal prison. That happened late this afternoon.
Kollie himself standing up today and addressing the court. 2 News reporter Judith Ratana is live at the courthouse after sitting in on those proceedings. She has new information.
Well, families of the Oregon District shooting victims were in the court today as that sentence was handed down. While Kollie will only spend 32 months in federal prison, they now have to go the rest of their lives without their loved ones. Now, along with that sentence, he's also being sentenced to receive mental health and substance abuse treatment, as well as vocational training. The state told the judge today that Kollie's drug abuse impaired his judgment. Kollie faced charges of possessing a firearm as a drug user and lying on a federal form to obtain those firearms, one of those firearms was used in the Oregon District attack. And the government argued Kollie is an example of why we have these laws. However, Kollie's attorney said his client was not aware of the attack being planned in the Oregon. He says most of these types of actions are never prosecuted, and he says his client was cooperative, and that's why he's only regretting his actions he personally took and not those a shooter would later take.
When someone like Mr. Kollie has not just guns, but 4 guns, 2 of them being semi-automatic weapons, and one of them he helps assemble and get parts for the ultimate shooter, it's a domino in the series of dominoes leading into that August 4th shooting.
Ethan was here because he signed a form and he lied on that form, and he purchased a firearm. He didn't have to. There's places you don't have to fill out that form. A lot of people that have firearms legally that haven't filled that form out. He did, but he did it illegally, and he took responsibility for it. So the idea that he would comment on those types of things when he wasn't involved in it, he wasn't there, he hadn't had contact with the shooter. So for us, it was appropriate for him to take responsibility for the actions, and that's what he did.
Now, in the courtroom today, both the U.S. attorney and Kollie's attorney brought up the August 4th attack, but Kollie did not touch on that at all. He just spoke to his self-awareness of who he is now, saying that he wants to become a better person, and saying that he has learned from this experience and understands why he needs to seek treatment. He was able to go home today, and within a couple of weeks, he will be getting a call on where to turn himself in to the U.S. Marshals. We're now live in Dayton. Judith Ratana, 5 on 2.